So what I'm gonna do in the meantime, I got these sugar bombs. When I tell you they are, and I've tasted them before, but for some reason this year, it's candy. It's candy. The floor is lava and the tomato is candy. So as you can see, I'm missing a lot out of here. Like this whole line's gone. I ate it on the way down. I was sitting in traffic eating them. Okay, so I was eating these too. I had to go to the store and buy more. These are flavor bombs, but you know what? Let's taste. Wash one. No. Mm-mm. I also picked up these Angel Sweet. Look how red they are. I'm gonna taste this one too. No, not it. Anyway, we're gonna do a really, really simple, quick, fresh tomato sauce. Okay, so we're gonna wash these and then, like I said, do a super simple one. So let me get a pan out. This time it really is a pan. Put it on the stove. Put it on. We're gonna put some Olivia. Gonna put a nice little amount. I just covered the bottom, okay? And I'm gonna get my garlic. The only thing I'm super sad about is that I forgot my basil at home, and I thought I brought it, so I didn't buy it when I went to the store. But you know, you win some and you lose some.
You're gonna win.
This is gonna be just fine though. Let's wash. So you hear the spaghetti squash boiling? Yeah, you hear it. I'm just gonna make what I have because if there's leftover, you know, I'm gonna freeze it. Put it on a pizza. You could do whatever you want with it. We don't make this the same all the time, but most of the time you just put whatever you have. You do with what you have. And guess what? Some of the best meals turn out that way when you make do with whatever you have in your pantry. Or in my case, cabinet. I'm not fancy. I didn't grow up on words like pantry. I only heard that when I used to go babysit for people who had, you know, nice things. And they'd say, oh, go get the kids a snack in the pantry. Bitches. And I'd say, in my own house, I'm going down the cellar, and we kept our cans next to the washer and dryer. But guess what? It keeps you humble, okay? It keeps you humble. So you don't say things like, bitches, Be like, what's that guy's name? Thurston Hill the Third, We got the oil on, that's getting a little warm, okay? I don't have a garbage disposal here, but I have one of those drain catchy thingies. I think that ought to be enough. Actually, I have a lot of tomatoes. That ought to be enough. No. That ought to be enough. Don't do that with a knife next to you. Ooh! Whoop! You doggy! This garlic smells amazing. Oh, also that's why I really never understood politics either, because it's like one side is flinging dirt at the other side and the other side is flinging dirt. I get having a spirited debate and coming to agreement or even just respectful disagreement, but that's not what we have in our lives in our country. You know, with especially what it was 6 years ago, how people just used to, and they still do, fight and sling hate online. And it's like, how are you judging the other side so hard because they judge you so hard? Like, you become what you fight against. It's so true. Yeah, we're gonna smash it, and then we're gonna marry it off to tomatoes. You ready, guys? Smash! 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 You have to do it like a girl. Smash! But don't get the edge of the knife. Smash! 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 Ooh! Ooh, that sprayed me, girl. Ain't no vampires coming near me tonight. Oh my gosh. But I might attract some Italian men and even some Italian women. All right, that's enough. Now I stink. Don't curse. It's not nice. It's not very becoming of you, okay? Somebody told me that when I was 16, I cursed. And he said, you shouldn't curse. It's not very becoming of you. And I agree. I actually agree. But then also, sometimes I'm like, it's so necessary, okay? And I fight with myself because I want to be pure and pious and good. But I'm also a vulgar person. I fight against the both sides of myself. All right, we're going to lower this. You know why? Because we don't want our garlic to burn. That's a no-no. Not a nona, a no-no. You hear that? You hear that sizzle? Let's move it around because we don't want it burning. Oh my gosh. Here we go, baby. I don't know. So let's just say you have let's just say you have 3 packages of the flavor, the sugar bombs, the good ones. You could do probably like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic because you're not a gavone. I'm actually going to take some of the garlic out of here. We're going to saute this low and slow. Do you understand? Like, let's think about it this way, okay? Speaking of love and wanting to be a lover, you have to understand, to have flavor and to have food marry well, you have to cook it low and slow. I understand there's such thing as love at first sight, if you believe that, but most good things in relationships and love take time. Trial and error like cooking does, but low and slow. Low and slow. Like, that's my motto. Low and slow, okay? You're gonna have to wait for me, baby. Anyway, garlic will really treat you well if you put it on low and slow. All right? All right. All right, I'll talk to you later. Oh, it's getting softer, baby. Let's get the flavor bombs. We're putting them in whole, just like that. Oh, be careful. Oh. Raise it up just a little. I really wish I had, what do you call that stuff? Basil. So we're gonna try our best to mix it around in this pan. Like I said, it's small. I can only fit so much in here, okay? Just to get all the flavor. And then because we're going to put salt in there. I'm a little upset that I don't have any basil. But again, this is all about making do with what you have, remember? And it's going to be what it is, baby. So let's put, oh my gosh, do you just love them? Oh my God. Let's hear it for the boys. Let's hear it for my man. Up in there, up in there. Not too much because, you know, you can always add salt, remember? Because if not, then you're going to have to add tomatoes. It's going to be a whole thing. Hold on. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh my gosh, they're done. They got to get out. Okay, I got a bowl. I mean, not a bowl. I got a plate. This actually cooks faster than what the oven would have cooked it. Although in the oven it gets like a little sugary because it gets caramelized. Waste not, want not. Get whatever we can off of there. Because trust me, this may look like a lot, but you can eat a lot of it. Also, I didn't do this, but I'm thinking about it now. You should have probably thrown some salt in the water. But it's okay. This is going to be so flavorful that you're not going to miss it. And then also you could put some pecorino or some parm on top of it. And there's your salt. There's your sign. Get a paper towel and do this, okay? And stop complaining. Stop complaining like a little bitch. I'm a little neurotic today. I don't know what it was. I was really relaxed yesterday and last night, and then today I took a nice 2-hour walk this morning and came home rejuvenated, you know, hydrated, cooled down, Watched a little Twilight Zone because that's one of my fave shows, even though I've seen all the episodes. And I love, love, love Tower of Terror. That's my favorite ride of all times. It's the biggest thrill of my life. Biggest thrill ride, anyway. Life is thriller enough, okay? So I'm gonna put some of this on the plate because I'm not gonna eat all this now. The rest I will eat out of the squash bowl. It's so fancy. If you are gonna hang out with me, you gotta be fancy and eat out of squash bowls. Screw the nice china. I never wanted a china cabinet or like a curio. I actually remember being a child thinking, like, dreading that one day, oh no, am I gonna have to have one of those bulky ass china cabinets in my house filled with plates that I can only use on holidays and knickknacks that are gonna have to be dusted. And then not only did they have china cabinets, they also had curio. Just one separately for knickknacks. Like, what? That was my nightmare. I remember my mom saying to us, one day these are all going to be yours. And I was thinking, like, I don't know, can't they be hers? So I took what I can out of there. This is going to be my bowl and my plate. So beautiful. I got this out because I'm going to have some on top. Oh my gosh, it's so red, guys. You got to see how red. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's the little things in life. You understand? You understand? Oh my gosh, I forgot my pepperoni cheese. Oh, I forgot. It's the little things that I don't have. Pineapple. I've been into yellow foods lately. Oh my gosh. It's not mine. Like, who can you blame? It's just a little teensy tiny baby. When I sit down to eat this, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on another episode of do 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 do.
It'll come to you.
You guessed it. How dare you? I feel like I failed you. Listen, when there's garlic, olive oil, and tomatoes, you're never a failure. Even though you don't have cheese. Open every single one of these tomatoes up. Every single one. Oh my gosh, did you see that? This is why I can't wear white. I'm so upset with myself. Like, I know this. I know this. Any skin that falls off of those tomatoes, get it out.
Ooh, hello. Glad to be here. That's a keeper. Yes.
You don't want to eat it, okay? If you feel like it and you don't want to eat the skin, because sometimes I regret it. And you know, like, the older you get things like diverticulitis or losis or whatever the heck it wants to be called nowadays. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that I ate grape tomatoes cooked. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, give me the DGL. Oh, I don't like Tums. You know what else I heard is good for that? Papaya extract. My friends told me that papaya extract is good for when you have indigestion or heartburn. I usually use DGL, which is a licorice. It probably 82% of the time works because I don't like the taste of Tums, and Tums like rarely, if ever, work for me. Do yourself a favor and get yourself some DGL, guys, in case you ever get that heartburn stuff. I want to reach more people. I really do. I'm enjoying doing this, and I love to interact. I love when you guys interact with me. So, also because I'm an awkward human being in person, so writing and this is not so intimidating as being on the spot in person. So I really do enjoy this. So if you do watch or like any parts of my videos, I encourage you to like or comment. Like it, okay? Especially if you're spending all that time watching me. Like, you put the time in, especially like sometimes I got 20-minute videos. All right, you don't want to cook it too much. You just want it cooked just a very little bit. I overcooked it now because I was too worried about talking to you. This is a sucky video. I'm just kidding. It's not. We spent a lot of quality time together tonight, and I appreciate that. I encourage the interaction on these videos because that's what I enjoy. Okay, we're done. That garlic in there. Okay, so I don't have any cheese. I'll do this. Put a little bit because it's late. Just a little bit of red peps. Take a bite of the pineapple. Get one of these and put it like it's a passenger on a boat in the back enjoying the breeze. That's what's for dinner, minus basil and minus cheese, but enjoy for now. I'm closing the window.
I gotta close the window.
Don't you know that I was recording again, and I'm becoming one of those older people with technology. I feel like a boomer. No offense to the boomers. Actually, yeah, I meant to offend you. No, I'm just kidding. I really didn't. I'm sorry. My parents are boomers. I didn't mean it. Okay, so I tasted it, but I'll taste it again for you, okay? Get some tomatoes. Look how beautiful. Okay. I'm not going to mention that there's no cheese and basil in here. I'm not going to do it. Oh my gosh. Listen. That would put it over the top, but it doesn't need it because the tomatoes are summer tomatoes are so flavorful. Garlic and olive oil. You don't need anything else. This is such a simple thing that you can do. And if you do get diverticulosis, I probably maybe would skip this if skin bothers you or tomatoes bother you. Because the last time I ate these great tomatoes cooked, I was in pain. I'll let you know though, but this time I am closing the window.
I gotta close the window.